when you have a star like Nayanthara, because one thing I've generally observed is that most horror slasher films, they have worked with a small cast, like the Scream trilogy, or
Yeah.
like kind of a thing. I mean, I was trying to think of a movie with a big star, uh, and with respect to horror, and the only thing that came to mind immediately was The Omen, because at that point Gregory Peck was this
Yeah.
mega, like, he, of course, at that point he was older in age and all
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Still.
he
Yeah.
was still Gregory Peck, and he dies. The thing is, it's like you don't expect
Yeah. Yeah.
a star to die,
Yeah.
and that's why I think a lot of these people, these films have smaller stars, because you, anybody can die,
Yeah.
right? It's like you don't know,
All bets are off. Like
they're
anything
all
can happen.
when Karthik makes a Mercury or something like that,
Yeah.
Karthik
Yeah.
Subraj,
Yeah.
they're all stars of a certain stature who have not yet attained a certain stardom, so
Yeah.
they're all kind of a thing.
Yeah.
But when you have a Nayanthara who's the superstar, does it kind of give the audience the assurance that, okay, if this person is going to live through the end, she's going to conquer it, kind of a thing? Does that kind of play on you sometimes? Like, what if I mean, of course, there's this entire trade angle to that. I'm not bringing that into it.
Yeah.
And of course, as an actor, that also I'm not bringing to it. You're comfortable with her. You worked with her. You know what she's capable of delivering and all that. But I'm just saying, from the point of the audience, I kind of know that it's all going to end well.
Yeah, definitely. I think, see, for me as a writer director, what is most important is the connection that the audience have with the protagonist of the film. Uh, I'm talking not as the off-screen connection that they have. That even when they watch the film, I need to feel like I love this person, even if I don't like them off screen. Especially if I don't like them off screen, I have to really ensure that no matter who plays it, they have to have this connection.
Right.
And these people, I think I fundamentally, they are stars, they're superstars in their own right. But the reason why I enjoy working with them is because they're so endearing and they are terrific actors. So what the kind of value that they add to the script as an actor is something that you become complete as a writer when an actor says your line.
Right.
When people like Nayanthara ma'am or Anupam Kher sir, Satya sir says your line, you are sitting back like a king, thinking that you've written something like William Goldman. Like you're so happy that, okay, I've written something. So an actor really makes your script sing. So I think that is one of the reasons why I wanted to work with him. And see, I'm not concerned so much about the result as much as the process. I'll tell you this again. Because for me, the film needs to get made, and the film needs to be made in a certain budget for it to be convincing for the audience.
Right.
That's where the star comes in for me. The rest, 90%, is just me figuring out how to create this authentic, emotion, or what is it that I'm going for, flavor that I'm going for. My process is purely on how do I get this moment right on camera? How do I make the script come alive? So that is when an actor's experience and their body of work really comes into the equation.
Right.
And with these actors, they really come in and make it their own, and they make my job so much easier.
Right.
Because I never got this in Maya. In Maya, we were shooting the film in 35 days, and that film was shot in the peak of summer, and we were shooting at night in forest, and you can't start rolling until it's 8 p.m., until it's completely dark, and you're not left with a lot of time to shoot. So for me, I was running around getting the film done. I never had the space or time to work with actors. For every film of mine after that, all the three films, I've enjoyed working with actors, because I genuinely relish the pleasure I get out of sitting with them, talking to them, and getting their performance on camera and creating that moment. There is something inherently very satisfying about that. So I think that is the reason why I go after actors like them. And the fact that they are also stars is like a bonus for
Like a
me.
bonus.
Yeah.